Okay, we talked about it a bit earlier with Zelda and Co being like, I don't love this game, and everybody being upset. Well, most people love this game. Critics critically acclaimed. Somebody gave it a 4, so they're fired. Um, but I mean, I
Four
think
out of five. 4 out of 5, not 4 out of 10.
4 out of 5. Yeah, I mean they're fired.
Yeah.
Somebody got a knock on their door in the office. Hey, can I talk to you for a sec? What was the 4 out of 5 for? Oh, I just wasn't necessarily a fan. You're fired. Get out. Nintendo called. They said they're not going to give us any more titles, so you're fired. um, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not playing this right now. I'm too interested in other things at the moment. It sounds like the game is great, except for some people, I guess. Um, I don't know. I feel like it's just gonna be, if you like Breath of the Wild, you'll like this even better. If you didn't necessarily enjoy Breath of the Wild as much, maybe this isn't for you, I suppose, kind of situation. But a 97 is really high.
Yeah.
That's
It's something.
really. I'm. This is game of the year now.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
no
I
doubt.
just can't see it now not
I
winning
mean,
it.
no, it's game of the year. It's no contest. Game
It's
of the
no
year.
contest at this point. Um, I don't really have anything to say about it because I haven't played it and I haven't watched anybody play it. I imagine it's just an expanded version of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
sounds like, yeah, sounds good.
From what I've heard, it's more Breath of the Wild with more bells and whistles. The new powers they introduced are more interesting than what you had in Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
So, you know, I heard someone say that, they watched 4 or 5 people do the very first dungeon or the first shrine or the tutorial basically, and they all did it a different way, which is cool to hear, right?
Yes, that's
Um,
exactly what you want to see. Actually, is people doing things different ways. That makes the
um,
game. It makes the game more fun to talk to your peers about. That's the great thing.
but yeah, I mean, I'm again, I haven't seen anything that confirmed this, but I'm pretty sure there are actual dungeons and
Oh my
bosses
god!
in this game
Wow.
instead of what they had in Breath of the Wild, so that's good to hear. I hear it's even bigger, like the world is even bigger than Breath of the Wild, there's even more stuff to do, people are finishing the campaign at like 80 hours and they feel like they're not even like halfway done with like, exploring the world and stuff like that. Like the game is insanely huge.
Yeah.
Um, I bought the game, but I won't be playing it probably at least for a couple of weeks
Yeah.
because
I can't imagine playing this for a while, to be
I
honest.
still haven't finished Trails to Azure. This week I just did not have very much time to play, and it sounds like next week I won't either.
Yeah.
Um, but I want to finish that. I still need to play the Xenoblade DLC, and I still want to play Age of Wonders. So
Yeah. I mean, it's just other stuff.
Zelda's there when I want it,
Yeah.
but
Exactly.
it'll be a bit.
Yeah. I'm okay waiting on this one. I know it's exciting, but I feel no rush to play this right now. Actually, I initially, obviously, I was after the most recent trailer, and then I started playing Age of Wonders, and all my interest in this kind of died out because it was just like, well, I mean, it sounds like it's going to be really fun, but I'm too
Age
busy. I'm
Age of
busy with
Wonders
this.
is too
And
good.
this is too. I'm like, yeah, this is too fun. Like, I'm having too much fun over here, so this can wait. I'm playing with my toys over here for now.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I haven't watched any like any streamers or anything like
Yeah, I
that.
really haven't watched any of it either, but
Yeah,
it looks good. I'm not the biggest fan of Breath of the Wild personally, but I will definitely play at
yeah,
least try Tears of the Kingdom some point.
yeah, sure,
Hopefully I will like it better than I did Breath of the Wild.
yeah,
Hopefully
sure.
changes and improvements that they made will, you know, sway me at least somewhat. I doubt I will like it as much as or not everybody, but most people do like the reviews say, but I'm hoping that they fixed at least some of the issues that I had with Breath of the Wild. So
Yeah. Well, anyway, uh, like I said, I don't have anything else to add.
yep.
Okay, this is another one. This is a recent update for those of you that are Discord enjoyers. Discord is evolving usernames on Discord. Many people would consider this devolving. I don't even know the term for this that's better than that. But uh, essentially, this discriminator here is going away. you have a name here, and then I think this is like, I forgot what they called this, but there's a main name that is searchable for you, and then you have this other name down here. I want to scroll to the reasons why they're doing this. I'm going to skip how we got here. I frankly, it doesn't matter. So this is their explanation on the problems that they were having. So you try to share a username outside of Discord. You can't remember the discriminator. You have to explain which letters are upper and lowercase. So case sensitivity. Have to be specific about special characters. 1. You meet somebody IRL and want to talk on Discord. You give them your Discord name and they can't find you. Apparently, by the way, people don't know how to text. So, 2.
Yeah.
You want to use a common name like Mike or Jane, but there are already like a bunch of those. This one actually, I disagree with on that. That's a bad thing. I actually disagree with this one. But this is their argument. Number 3. There could be a lot of people with the same name as SPT Spoon, so they want it to be more unique. Discriminators.
Never seen any other SPT Spoon, but I see your point.
Argument.
Yes.
You like to change your username a lot and get rate limited. Okay. Your friend says they changed their name to vernacular, but it's actually this text vernacular, and you have trouble finding them. So 40% don't remember the discriminator. Almost half of all friend requests fail. So that's all their description of the problems that they've been seeing. Again, the assumption is they were doing a bunch of interviews with their user base and testing, and this is how they got here. So here's what they're going to be doing. That discriminator is going away. So solve case sensitivity and special characters. So there could be only one of this instead of allowing permutations. However, found that 1/3 of our actor users would be forced to change their name just to accommodate this. So they tested some other things. They considered making a change, but also enabling a separate global display name. This is them talking about their various options. Here's what's going to happen. A unique alphanumeric username without a discriminator, such as this, Phoebe. So it could be SPT Spoon again. Think of this merely as a technical necessity. Username will be used only for connecting with other users and telling users apart when you check their profiles. They'll be limited to lowercase characters and numbers and 2 special characters. They'll be easier to remember, verbalize, and share with your friends. You'll be able to continue to change your username, but not too frequently. Okay? Step 1. Step 2. Non-unique display name. So you could have Spoon and then SPT Spoon be your non-unique display name. That can include just about anything. So this is like going back to consider this old Discord. This is new Discord unique names.
So you have an account name that like has to be unique, and then you can have a display name that does not need to be unique.
Correct. Display name, username. Username being the smaller one, which is the unique name. By default, your new display name will be your old username without the discriminator, so your friends continue to recognize you. So if you use this Phoebe thing, your new default display name will be the Phoebe. So how are they going to roll that out? Discord users will be asked to choose a new username, and access will roll out slowly over the course of several months. We want to be particularly considerate of longtime Discord users who have had their usernames for quite a while, so we'll be assigning priority to choose your new username based on when you registered for Discord. So all users based on age of their account starting 2015. So priority to older Discord users. Current Nitro subscribers paying for the ability to customize their discriminator that registered for Nitro will be given early access. By the way, Nitro, a perk of Nitro was being able to customize your discriminator, so that no longer is a perk anymore. Just as a thought. We recognize that this is a big change. There may be hiccups, and it will be tough to part ways with the 0001 thing. So this is like the biggest reason why was because people weren't remembering usernames with discriminator. That was the biggest reason for the change.
I mean, yeah, I definitely don't remember mine.
Yeah, I don't remember mine either, but I also don't care. It's Discord. Like,
Yeah.
I frankly like that I'm not necessarily super easy to find, actually. There's a certain reason, there's a certain nice, like, thinking of being able to just not easily be found. I can imagine one of the reasons why being, like, bots, spam accounts. I mean, they still track you down, but, like, this might make it more annoying. Another thing that I don't necessarily like about this is, let's say you have a more common Discord name. I can imagine, for example, like Auto, AUTO, actually being common. So,
Yeah, sure.
if I don't catch that before somebody else, that means I just lose that. And I have to use. So, my username won't be Auto, it'll be like Auto something. And my display name will just be Auto. I guess, like, I guess I understand from their user research perspective, and I also understand that if they want to be more more like a social platform, which they are. I mean, of course they are, but if they want to be a simpler social platform like a Twitter, I can also understand why you make this change. Discriminators are not common in any other social platform, frankly speaking. Twitter doesn't have that. Facebook certainly doesn't. Instagram doesn't. TikTok doesn't. Discord was like the only one doing that, which made it somewhat unique. But that can also be a problem. Like, if you're not like other people, like, that makes it harder. Like, makes it harder sometimes. And so, like, I understand from their user research explanation perspective. I just I just feel it's weird that it's like you're going to someone IRL, you tell them your Discord name. You know, I just like
Yeah,
I hate
that
to pull
side
a
of
Blizzard. Like,
the argument I don't really get, because yeah, you can just have Discord on your phone and
I don't
do
know.
it
That's the thing. Is like,
do it
I
that
don't get
way.
it.
I don't know.
I don't get that one. I
But
guess this does make it easier though.
yeah, it does. I don't really care one way or the other. I always thought the numbers were kind of stupid and pointless. So, it's whatever. I would be sad if I lost my, SPT spoon and had to change something else or put some numbers on the end of it or something like that. But again, I've never ever seen anyone with the same username as I do. So,
Yeah,
but I know a lot of people use relatively common usernames. So,
yeah. I mean, like, somebody might come across the same name as another person, and that means it's a race to who gets the username.
yeah, that's not
Um,
good.
I wonder if this will create a market for, like, I'll sell my username to you.
God.
I wonder
Oh
if that'll
God.
create a market for that. But yeah, display name. Your display name doesn't have to be unique. You can just be like your I could just be Auto, but my username is Auto something else. Like, that could still be the case. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people be like, it takes away from the uniqueness of Discord to get rid of the discriminator. It can be there. I've seen people be frustrated that they're like, oh, it's a race to see who gets their name, who gets the name they want, particularly a potentially popular one. I can see it. I can see the frustration. Um,
Yeah, I guess.
I'm just like, I'm in the
Well,
boat of like, okay, if I don't
I
get
don't really
Auto
care.
exactly, like, I know what I can do otherwise.
I'm in the boat of like, I don't care. It's not a big deal, so whatever.
Yeah, but this definitely is like a big change for Discord to get rid of the discriminator for them, and a lot of people are, there's going to be some impact for people. Um, Personally, I'm also in the boat of like, I hate to do the Blizzard response, but like, don't you have phones? Are we?
Don't you have
Don't you have
phones?
phones? Like, do people are I'm just a little bit confused. Like, I feel like you're using Discord. I don't know I'd love to see their data on, like, do people not have phones and they're giving their Discord IDs? Do people not pull out a phone and be like, here's my ID, take a look?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if I'm chatting with someone IRL and they're like, what's your Discord? I'm gonna be like, here.
Yep.
I'm like, who cares if I don't remember it? I just do this. So that part I don't buy that as much. Because I'm like, man, also I'm just not going around telling, I guess I'm just not in the situations where I'm like, yeah, by the way, my Discord is this. I'm just not in those situations a ton. So hard for me to say. But anyway, this is a big change. It's rolling out. You're gonna get some notification on this, by the way, Spoon. They're gonna, they'll tell you to update your name. So
Yep.
you'll see it at some point
Oh,
soon.
I made my account in 2015. I don't remember exactly when, but
I feel like I was 2015, 2016 or something. I don't remember exactly when. But anyway, I don't have anything else to add for this. I don't
nope.
think it's horrible. It's just interesting. Okay.